today? Today we have a few things planned, and if they work out, then it'll be fun. I'm not completely sure if they're actually going to work out. Little update, things didn't go to plan, like, at all. Also, you might notice that my chair is missing. I took it downstairs. And the reason I'm being so cryptic and not telling you exactly what we may or may not do, mostly just because the schedule and like the doing of things largely depends on, you see that? Largely depends on other people besides myself. What I'm saying is I don't want to completely hijack the day that we're spending with our friends and the making of a video, if that makes sense. Also, today was the first day that I woke up at 6:30 to run. It feels so good. I forgot how nice it is just to get it out of the way and be able to start my day. It's 10:50 and I've already done so much today. Also, check out this tripod. Most dangerous tripod in the world. Now, I didn't mean for this video, the start of this video, to be so Casey Neistat-ish with the running and the skateboard and the... Normally they're not like that. It's just I have a few minutes before Savannah's ready, because I got ready before she was, because she was actually booking something completely amazing that I'm pretty pumped about, and I think she is too. That'll be coming in the future. But basically, she was finishing up that while I got ready, so now there's a little bit of extra time for me to just to enjoy some of the weather. Because again, going back to the run, it's been the first day that has been sunny for literally a week. So I'm trying to take advantage of that. Check out this dirt mound. It's a big mound. I think we're leaving now. So, nothing went to... The plans changed completely, which is fine, but I need to catch you up on a few things. We ended up going to see a movie, like at the movie theaters, which is great because I haven't done that in a while. We ended up seeing Super Mario Bros., which was actually pretty good. Also, while I was there was this toilet in the men's bathroom, and it literally, I went to the bathroom twice over the course of the movie. I'm pretty sure the toilet just continued to flow without a... It's been doing that for 5 minutes. And now I think we're headed back home, right? Mm-hmm. And I think we're gonna play video game. I don't really know. Like I said, the It's all changed. Well, our friends went home. Video game party's over. Now we're on our evening walk, our Easter. It's actually Easter today, but we're on our Easter evening walk. It feels great out here. That car doesn't have any tires. So I was thinking about this when we were playing video games today with our friends. I started this morning thinking that we were going to do one thing, and that basically everything that I thought we were going to do didn't end up happening. We ended up going back to our house and I didn't think we were going to do that. I thought we were going to go somewhere else. The reason I'm saying that is as I'm getting older, I'm learning that life a lot of times doesn't really happen the way you think it's going to. I made a vlog talking about that a couple weeks ago with my music career and everything else. And basically, the biggest thing that I've learned recently, you can't always pick and choose what is going to happen to you in life. The only thing that you're truly in control of is how you react to things. And depending on that reaction will determine if you're happy or if you're on the other side of the spectrum. That's basically it. Sometimes I think about that stuff, and when we were playing video games, that was just like in my head. So I'm in our closet because Savannah has the blow dryer going and it's too loud. I'm trying to give Savannah some space because we're gonna go do something that she's kind of stressed. She's never gonna say this, but she's kind of stressed about it, and I can understand why. She needs to print a couple of things we're printing things. I love you. So Savannah is going to get her new driver's license because, fun fact, she's actually still has a California driver's license after being out of California for like 5 or 6 years. She's finally getting a new license today that's a Tennessee license. But the thing that she's nervous about is the eye exam. You see, Savannah, her eyes aren't great. Like, the prescription that she has is a pretty significant one, if I'm being honest. And myself, I have been fortunate enough to have close to 20/20 vision my entire life. And when I got my license for Tennessee, I almost failed the eye exam. And I think it's a lot of it, or most of it, is because they choose to use these eye boxes that are like from the 80s, that are pretty old, and it's impossible to see what they need you to see in there. Also, I just filmed, I don't think I've ever done this before, I filmed that section using a dumpster as my tripod. But because of that, Savannah's nervous that she won't pass, because if I almost failed and the dude said that I was close to being legally blind according to my test, then how is she going to weather with eyes that aren't as good as mine? Now, me being the loving husband that I am, I told her and reassured her that she'd be fine, she's going to pass, there's nothing to worry about. But if I'm being completely honest, I don't know. She's getting the test done now, so we should know pretty soon, obviously. And whatever the outcome is, like, well, it'll be fine. If she doesn't pass now, there'll be a bunch of other steps that need to be taken. Also, there is nowhere to go. I filmed that entire thing in this shopping thing and the DMV. There's nothing in this town whatsoever. This is the town with the shortest wait time, so we decided to come to this town in the middle of nowhere there's nothing here. There is a security guard sitting in that parked car, keeping things secure. You know, I was going to fly the drone, but I'm pretty sure there's an airport back that way because the planes keep coming in for a landing. I don't think I'll be able to fly. Might be getting yelled at here in a second. For those of you that didn't see that, that was a police officer that I thought I was gonna get yelled at. Check out how cute this mailbox is. It's like the kind of mailbox that I had when I was young. It kind of looks like those old like houses that you get, like that are plastic that sit in the backyard. It's kind of what it reminds me of. Did you pass? Congratulations. I told them about how your eyes aren't the best, so you were a little worried about it.
Eye drops.
Well, I'm glad. Congratulations. You're an official Tennessee licensed driver.
Bring a dang.
I ran down here this morning and it was beautiful, so I figured I would there's a difference between running to a location and looking at it versus like leisurely riding a skateboard or a bike or anything. It's just a little bit different. So Savannah and I, for our business, and for those of you that don't know, we run a photo and video business together. One thing that we've been really trying to push into is travel gigs. We have a decent amount this year, and how you kind of go about doing that stuff is you just start marketing and offer. What we're doing is we're offering discounts for like destination weddings or destination shoots, and eventually people start seeing that you do that, and over time, as you do more and more of them, people will start putting you in that category in their minds and taking you out of whatever category that you're currently in. But all that to be said, we have a meeting with them tomorrow, but we're potentially doing a week-long shoot in the Bahamas next year. If you told me like 2 years ago that we'd be going to the Bahamas for free and getting paid for it, it's incredible. So the past couple of months, this lake behind me has been drained pretty significantly, and now it's starting to fill back up. There was a couple of moments that I was actually concerned that it wasn't going to fill back up because the water line was like 15, 20 feet below. The water line was past that little buoy thing. It's nice to know that it's starting to return to normal.
What's up?
How are you?
Going well.
I do.
I appreciate you, man. Have a good day, dude.
You too. Savannah's giving me crap for accidentally hitting the wrong tipping button. It was a high tip, but I think it deserved it, to be honest. But it was a complete accident, if I'm being if I'm being brutally honest. We're at an area in Nashville called 12 South. It's kind of touristy, but weather's nice and we needed something to do today. I told them about us potentially doing a wedding in the Bahamas. What would you say to anybody that's trying to like transition from being like a regional photographer to being like somebody that travels? Like, what would be some tips? I told them some of them that you're doing, but
rebrand your Instagram to be inclusive, or like any social media to be inclusive of traveling. So saying like, hey, I travel, or reaching out to people that have posted places that they're going to be traveling, offer discounted rates. A lot of ours have come from referrals, actually. It's a little bit of everything, but just be patient, because I feel like we've been wanting to do this for a little bit, and it's after a year and a half is finally starting to happen. So patience.
Basically be patient and be consistent.
Full sign.
I think we're getting a strawberry plant. Antique store. This kind of goes without saying, but this is the antique store that I got all of my World War II helmet, the compass, basically everything that's old that I have is from this shop. And it's technically in the attic of a Staples, which is pretty cool. Look at this. I got this, and then over the restroom. I mean, that's one way to take care of it. All right, I think we're done. She looks like she's done. I think we're done. I'm pretty sure most of, if not every chapter in this video has started with me being outside. For that, I'm sorry. It's right now it's so nice in Tennessee, and I'm trying to take advantage of it before Tennessee becomes a swamp. Right now, I'm going to get a couple of like time-lapse shots for transitions for this video and other videos. It's just a good excuse to really be outside. Later today, we have, remember that meeting that I told you about yesterday with the Bahama like photo shoot thing? We're having that meeting today at 2, and it's 10:39 right now, so I'm basically just killing time until that. I still don't understand why people park in the grass when there's just somebody tried explaining it to me on one of my other videos, and I kind of get it, but I still don't get it. To me, I don't think it's because I think I'm missing something. I think this is going to be the first location for my shoot. But because of that, I'm gonna have to pack you down because I'm using this camera to shoot. But I will use this shot that I get here as the transition for the next thing that I'm doing later today.
Are you guys having a good day? Good. How about you guys? Doing good, yep. We're just enjoying the nice weather.
got off the phone. I think the phone call went okay. Honestly, with this stuff, you never really know. We gave them the quote, and now we're gonna send an email over to them, and we'll see. I realize that's kind of anticlimactic, and I'm sorry for that. Hopefully they'll get back to us soon. We're gonna send the contract over and all that stuff.